Hello, I heard that you are up for a challenging hunt. Well, do I have the perfect prey for you? The biggest piece of shit in the universe, the biggest prey in the universe. You could say he's, a goddamn king. Well, he would say so. Anyway, are you up for this bounty? Awesome sauce. I'm sending you the video on the fucker I need murdered dead.
From the bottom of my heart, King Macabro, horror YouTuber for the month of April. Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, horror YouTuber of the month for the month of April. Yes, and like I promised, am here to share with you Action April. We are talking about action movies that have horror elements. I have to make the distinction that it is different from Martial Arts March. For Martial Arts March had people doing martial arts, whereas Action April, the definition that I'm going to use for it, is people doing action stuff, whether it be shooting people up, or explosions, or boobs, or what have you. It fits differently from the martial arts, the action genre. And I wanted to start with a bang and talk about an amazing movie, a classic that almost didn't happen. Now, when you say Arnold Schwarzenegger, the first movie that pops into my head is Predator. Yes, indeed. I love this movie so much, I own it multiple times. I own Predator on DVD, OG release, full screen. Remember when that was a thing, when you could release a DVD in full screen and widescreen? 'Cause people would bitch about the black lines and, well, now you put a full screen on your modern LCD TVs, well, you get an even worse image quality than you got back then. It's amazing. Then, of course, had to get the widescreen OG release of Predator. Yes, love it. The movie poster version. And, of course, I had to get this Fox 2-disc Predator set. Yes, packed with special features. Spy number 15. Yes, I love it. Love the design for this baby. And if I had it, I would also buy the Blu-ray release. There's a really kick-ass Blu-ray release that has Predator 1 and 2. And that has a lot of extra goodies, but I haven't been able to find it cheap. And I'm a frugal collector. I am only able to buy stuff if I find it on the cheap and add it to the collection. So alas, Predator on Blu-ray has not been able to be added to the collection. I'm also sporting a new throne. Yes, before when I recorded these videos, I would sit in a really uncomfortable folding chair, but now someone gifted your old friend, Professor Macabro, a chair. And, oh yes, this is very comfy. No more back problems for your old friend Macabro. Yes, my throne suits me well. So, back to Predator. This movie almost didn't happen. The original design of the Predator was going to be something entirely different. They ordered the prop design, they got it, and they were like, this is a piece of shit, we can't use this. So they had to scratch the original design for the Predator, who was played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Imagine that. Then they ran out of money, so they had to get money quick and suspend production. And when they were filming, the jungle location that they used was not very sanitary. A lot of their people got bit by mosquitoes and got a whole bunch of exotic diseases. And some actors even got food poisoning. Arnold Schwarzenegger, if you notice in the film, he's so big and buff, and then and there are certain scenes where he looks a little slimmer. It's because he was going through food poisoning and probably puking and shitting himself and losing some pounds. But apparently this movie was a nightmare to make. Just goddamn horrible. I like how I'm able to rest my arm here. Yes, I feel very regal now in my throne that swivels and is not stationary. Yes, I feel truly royal. Anyway, back to Predator. So, this movie is a small miracle that it even got made. It got finished. It got redesigned for the costume, and I think it works so much better than that bug design they were going to do. The new Predator looks sleek with his mandible things, as Arnold Schwarzenegger said. He's one ugly son of a bitch, but I love the design of the Predator. I love how he looks like this reptilian creature with mandibles here, biting off people. The story is about Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team that are called in to rescue some people that were captured in the jungles of South America. And he's like, something smells fishy, but an order's an order, so let's get it together. And he has a whole team of people, big showcase people, but the one that I stand out for me is someone that would star in a couple of more movies with Schwarzenegger. That's Jesse the Body Ventura, the sexual Tyrannosaurus that has no time to bleed. I like him. And also, Carl Weathers is in this one. Action Jackson himself. The Count of Monte Fisto, Apollo Creed, is in a Schwarzenegger movie. And I like Carl Weathers. He's awesome. And this movie is just exudes machismo that you don't see in a lot of movies nowadays. Everything's too PC. And this one's just testosterone, and I'm all in for it. So, Carl Weathers has Schwarzenegger's team try to rescue some prisoners of war. So they do, and they mop the floor with these poor gorillas. But they discover that something was amiss. Something was amiss. They were tricked to take out these poor people. But then they discover that something is amiss. Something in the jungle is alive, and it's hunting them down. So you have these big, beefy, manly people that wipe out other people with no problems at all, suddenly become hunted by an invisible creature that they cannot see. And he bleeds green fluorescent blood. And it's just a showdown as he's picking them off one by one until only our main hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is left to fight the Predator. And I rewatched it for Action April. I'm like, oh my god, this movie is amazing. My favorite Schwarzenegger movie. Yes, indeed. Like I said, when I think of Schwarzenegger, Predator is the first one that comes to my mind. Then Commando. Well, no, I will go then Terminator, then Commando. Commando's a lot of fun too. But, yes, Predator is amazing. And again, it's a small miracle that this movie even came to be, as it was just wrecked by money problems, production problems, filming problems. It's a miracle we even got this movie. And, yes, this spawned a sequel that is amazing, equally amazing. Predator 2 is just as amazing as Predator. And one of my favorite media ever made, the crossover of Batman versus the Predator, with artwork by Andy Kubert. And this comic book series, 3-issue comic book series, is just amazing. It's still my favorite Batman story of all time, as it has the Batman fighting against the City Hunter from a similar City Hunter from Predator 2. And that comic book is freaking amazing. If you can find it, give it a watch. It is my favorite Batman story. But yes, Predator also gave us the Predators, which was okay. Then we had Alien versus Predator and Aliens versus Predator, which was also And then we have the Predator, which unfortunately suffered from a lot of production issues and was just mauled and edited to shit, so that one's not that good. But hopefully, well, actually, I almost forgot, we did get a good Predator with Prey. I freaking love Prey. That movie was also awesome, and it wiped the memory of the Predator away and gave us an amazing movie. We might revisit Prey sooner rather than later, but I don't want to get too much into that because I might talk about it later if time permits. So, Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers and Jesse the Body Ventura and Shane Black and a whole bunch of people is highly recommended. It gets 5 out of 5 cleaning skulls from your old pal, Professor Macabro, horror YouTuber for the month of April. Haha, yes, indeed. Action April is just getting started. I will also sprinkle a few shorts here and there, but I hope you accompany me in this journey of Action April and the rest of the content. Like always, I would like to hear back from you. What did you think of Predator? Did you enjoy it? Do you also share my opinion that it is the higher echelon of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies? Or do you like another one? Let me know in the comments down below. But until I see you all next time, I wish you, like always, a good evening. I really do like my chair. My new throne is very comfy, and I can rest my arms, and it allows me to turn. Delightful! Wow! Son of a bitch! What the heck was that? Let me turn in my extra goggles. Ah! You really are one ugly son of a bitch. But you picked the wrong person to fuck with. 'Cause I am the law, motherfucker! Bang, 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 bang! Ha! No Predator's a match for Professor Macabro. Although it is kind of weird that a Predator would come after me out of nowhere. It's probably something I should, watch out for. Fuck it. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Well, shit. That could have gone better. This guy is harder to kill than I thought.